Hello, and welcome to this video on utilizing Microsoft Excel's Power Query tool to import data from a web page into Excel. Now, months ago, I created a video very similar to this, but it used Microsoft Excel's Visual Basic for Applications programming language, VBA, to perform a web scrape on a web page and dump the data into Excel. Now, if you missed that video, you can visit the link up above. I'll provide it right there, and you can take a look at that technique. But utilizing Excel's VBA programming language, we got to know some VBA, and you got to do a little bit of programming in there. It's a bit of work, but it does have its advantages. What I'm going to show you here is Microsoft Excel's built-in Power Query tool to perform something very similar. Essentially, pull data from a web page and dump it into Excel. No VBA programming needed. No experience there. Great. Like I said, you got VBA and you got Power Query. Even though the Power Query feature is super slick and it's really easy to use, just a couple button presses and done, you've imported the data, there are some advantages to utilizing Excel's VBA programming language. And you can take a look at that video and you can learn more about that there. But here, we'll take a look at Excel's Power Query tool. So open in front of you, I've got just a blank workbook. If you want to follow along with me, just open up a blank workbook on your own computer inside of Excel. Now, before we jump into Power Query and start to import data from a web page, I want to show you the web page. So I've got it open on my second monitor here. I'm just going to pull it over to my screen. There we go. So this is the link here. This is the URL. If you wish to navigate out to that page, I'll also put the link to this page down in the description of this video, so you don't have to read it there and retype it yourself. So if you jump down to the description, you'll find the link to this website there. And while you're down there, if you're enjoying this video, you're learning something new, make sure you give the video a thumbs up. Let me know you've learned something new. And if you haven't already, you enjoy this video and you'll learn something new, again, make sure you subscribe to this channel so you get updates about new videos that I upload right here. All right, back to the web page. So this is a Wikipedia page. It just gives us a list of countries and dependencies by population. And as you can see, it's got a bit of data out here. It's got a bunch of text content, it's got some images, and it's got this nice little data table. We can see here, this data table's got some headers, rank, country, continent, population, percentage, and so on. And down below, it's got all of these records. Various countries with their population amounts and their percentage compared to world population. Now, I want to take that table right there and import it into Excel. With Excel's Power Query tool, we're going to see it's just a couple clicks of the mouse and you can import the data. Let's take a look. So I'm going to move this back off my screen. And actually, before I do that, I want to make sure I copy the URL. Just highlight that and I'll copy it. Let's move that off and back into Excel. Now to import the data, I'm just going to go to my Data tab, Get Data, from Other Sources, from Web. Give it a moment to think here. First thing it's going to want to know is, well, what web page are you talking about? Where is it that you want to get the data? Well, for us, I'm going to use the basic option and I'm going to paste in the URL. Now I'll click OK. We'll give it a moment as Excel's Power Query tool makes a connection to that data source, searches it for some data, and now it's going to present it to us. On the left-hand side, we see our navigator window. And we got this nice little panel where it's showing us, oh, this is the web page you're getting data from, and these are the three sources that it found data on that page. If I click on one of them, such as document, it's going to give me a preview of what to expect if you imported that data source. Well, that right there, that's not what I want. It's actually the second one. If I click on this one, here I get that table we were just looking at. Remember the headers? We got rank, country, continent, population, percentage, and so on. And down below, we've got all of those records. So Excel's Power Query tool grabbed the URL from us and found the data source. Very slick. Now we've got a couple of options. With that selected, I can go down to load and I can just load that data directly into my Excel document. Or we can take full advantage of Excel's Power Query tool and start to transform this data. Perhaps remove columns, filter the data, sort the data, run calculations, whatever we want to do. We can transform the data, make it more presentable for us before we load it into Excel. I'm going to try that. So I'm going to go down to transform data. We'll give it a moment as Power Query opens up here. This is a completely separate window from Excel. You can see we got the same table there. Now there's a little bit of cleanup that I want to do here. I want to keep the rank and the country and continent, population and percentage and the date, but I want to get rid of the rest of these columns. So source, I really don't care about. So I'm going to right click and I'm going to remove. Same with notes. I don't want that one. Remove. And column 9 is just a bunch of null values, probably just an empty column in the table. So I'm going to right click and remove. So we're already cleaning up and transforming the data. Now something else I want to do here. The very first row, row number 1, is kind of the grand total. We can see that it's the world, all continents, and it's got the total population at 100%. And the last time this was updated is 8/24/2022. I'm recording this video on 8/24/2022. So we can see that this table is regularly updated. If we look through the record sources, you could see that some of the countries have been updated on this day as well. There's a few of them. Some of them are a little bit more outdated. So this table, or better yet, the Wikipedia page that we are looking at, is updated. Keep that in mind because we're going to come back to that here in just a moment. But for now, I don't want the world. And so I just want to get rid of that. So I'm going to click on the drop down here for country. I'm going to scroll down to world and I'll uncheck it and I'm going to hit OK. So we don't want that. That's okay. You keep it if you like. I'm going to get rid of it. So I remove some columns and I've now filtered the table. If you want to sort it, maybe by continent or country or population, which is what it looks like right now in descending order, whatever you like to do. I'm going to call it done. So now I'm going to go to my home tab, load and close, and I'm going to do close and load to inside my import data window. I'll import it as a table and I'll dump it into an existing worksheet right there inside of cell A1. I'm going to hit OK. Give it a moment. Loaded that data right into our page here. Like I said, just a couple clicks of the mouse, no programming needed, no VBA action in there, just a little bit of magic from Excel's Power Query tool. Now, like I noted earlier, this table from the Wikipedia page is updated. Somebody gets in there and updates these numbers, and they change the date to reflect the last time it was updated. Well, what about the data inside of Excel now? Well, if I click into the table, I can now go up to my table design tab, and here I've got a refresh button. If I hit refresh, it will update the table data. So if something gets updated, the date updates, the population updates, whatever, it would then update inside of Microsoft Excel right here inside my list. So I don't have to go back out and re-import data. I just refresh it. How slick is that? So this right here is Microsoft Excel's Power Query tool and how we can import data from a web page like that Wikipedia page. If you like to try this out, again, make sure you jump down to the description, look for that link down there, the Wikipedia countries by population, that page, grab it and utilize that as your data source inside of Excel's Power Query tool. Again, if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know you've enjoyed it. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to this channel so you can get updates about new videos that I update every week. Until I do that, try it out, get in there, practice what you've learned right here, and I'll see you in the next video.